Hello, I'm Dr. Roderick Little, Director of Bands here at Jackson State University. So the atmosphere of the vet is literally second to none. By being a part of the Jackson State University fabric and families as a student and now as a director, I've had the opportunity to experience it from many different levels. And it's something that you just cannot recreate. I don't care if you're a part of HBCU or the PWI. And so when you mix the Sonic Boom of the South and the football team and all of the synergy that we create amongst each other and between each other, you're not going to get that in any atmosphere or any stadium. We have an outstanding team with Coach T.C. Taylor under the leadership of A.D. Ashley Robinson. We are all coin to make sure that we elevate the profile of this illustrious institution that we all love, which is Jackson State University. And so when you mix the energy of the Sonic Boom of the South and when you mix that grit and that swagger of the Jackson State University football team, that's going to cause an ingredient that you cannot recreate anywhere else. And then I didn't even mention, when you sprinkle the atmosphere of the vet with 60,000 fans of our alumni, all of our friends and constituents of Jackson State University, all of those elements coming together, that's just something that, again, cannot be recreated. And we want to make sure that everybody that's connected to Jackson State University, they go out and they support our student athletes and also make sure that we support our student musicians as well. So we're coming to a stadium near you, the best stadium in FCS. It's the Jackson State University Sonic Boom of the South and the Jackson State University football team. You can purchase your tickets at gojsutigers.com/tickets. Don't miss out. We want to see you there. Go Tigers and love the Boom.
Great day to be a Tiger. JSU by 40 campaign. Coach Taylor, I was just thinking, I was sitting in my office and we were talking about Jackson State athletics, the tradition of Jackson State. You played here. What if 50,000 alums gave $40 a month for 12 months?
Man, that would be huge. That's money in the bank for athletic program.
Let's do this, Coach. I'm challenging all 50,000 alumni of Jackson State University, supporters, fans. Let's give $40 a month to JSU by 40 campaign. 12 months, 12 million. September to August, let's win championships in the classroom. Let's support Jackson State University. Let's support athletics. And let's make sure our coaches and our student athletes are successful. So again, Coach Taylor and I are challenging you, all 50,000 alums, $40 a month for 12 months to support Jackson State athletics. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Support the JSU by 40 campaign. Visit gojsutigers.com/JSU by 40.
What's up, everybody? TD, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, Ken? How you doing?
I'm doing good, brother. Doing good, man. Happy Monday, everybody. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. Man, it was a busy weekend, but here we are back again. No guest tonight. We just wanted to talk a little football. We just finished up fall camp, and man, we got a lot to unpack, man. We're getting ready to go to the ULM, dog, play Monroe. Well, we're getting ready to go to Monroe and play ULM. Let me say it that way. And had a chance to visit with the coaches today and check out the team as they getting ready. All eyes on Monroe, Louisiana, and the University of Louisiana at Monroe, University of Louisiana, Monroe. And man, a lot going on in Tigerland. I mean, just we've been rolling with the guests. You know, I talked to Zozo, just got off not too long ago. He should pop up at some point. So yeah, man, it's been a great weekend. How about you, brother?
Yeah, man, it's definitely been a great weekend, man. I'll say a good weekend. I chilled out a lot, trying to do some rearranging, trying to get some things situated around. Good evening, Tiger Nation, brother Cubic, Greg the Great. How y'all guys doing out there?
Oh yeah, man. Hey, listen, we got you got the usual family in the building, man. What's up, Israel? What's going on, man? What's happening? What's up, brother Willie? Brother Lauderdale, yes, sir. Listen, so here's the thing, and I'll put that up there in just a second. I know the pre-order is pretty much done for the merch. I just want to say that I was able to put in the mail whatever was left over from our Hazelhurst event, and I was able to fulfill. If I was able to fulfill your order from what I had left over, I went ahead and did that. If I didn't have it, then we're gonna print it up, and those shirts should get to me by next week, man. So hopefully we'll get them in mid next week. And listen, if I'll touch bases with you guys, I'll come on Wednesday, and if you need to pull up on me on Thursday to get it, I have it with me. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, I put that bad baby in the mail, man. So happy that you got your shirts, bro. Appreciate you for supporting the brand, and hey, man, we appreciate you.
Man, those white and blue shirts were hot, man. I mean, they went quick, especially extra large.
Trust me, man. Listen, I know TD. We got merch on the website right now. So listen, what's up, brother? What's up, KT Dub? What up, AJ? What's up, man? What's up, Barry? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's happening? What's happening? Listen, check the website out, man. Go to KC-1400media.com. We do have shirts in stock. I got the logo tees, so if you're looking to get the logo, go ahead and purchase the logo, man. The KC-1400 brand is hot right now, man. It's building. I'm telling y'all, especially with what we about to do next. So go ahead and grab that merch. We got the DI Love versus Coalition back in stock, and we have some Irv Mulligan t-shirts back in stock as well. So as soon as we fulfill all pre-orders of the new shirts, I will put in another order for merch and for shirts, so we can sell out whatever we have, man. So we're gonna be booming all month. That's a shirt we're gonna roll out as we work on a new shirt for the month of September. So yeah, man, appreciate you guys for supporting. We're gonna keep it coming hot and heavy, man. As long as you guys are rocking with us, we're gonna keep doing what we can do. So yeah, man. Those shirts are hot, man. I told you I made a mistake. I put them bad babies next to everything else, and everything else went cold. The bad baby was hot, like lava, boy.
I mean, you had to understand, Ken. You put something that's relevant next to something that's new.
Yeah. You know hey, listen. Hey, what you do? You live and you learn, baby. You learn from your mistakes, man. You know, it's a good mistake. You know what I mean? It's but I tell you one thing though. TD, they could have what they could have done is not touched any of them. So
not got any.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. But man, those shirts do look good. I mean, I really like them.
I'll be my brother Merch Pack, man. Brother Jason Hall, FAMU alum. Been working. bro been working, man. We finishing up that website, KC-1400 Collective website. I can't wait until that website is done. It's very important for what the next phase of the NIL. It will be how we will push our NIL. We're going to look to grow our NIL collective. We hope that the university will partner with us as the official Jackson State Athletics NIL collective, man. So we're trying to grow it into that space and really put some legs behind it, man, because that's what we're here for. We're here for to serve Jackson State University in the best way that we can. So I'm excited, and I know everybody else is too. So good stuff.
Ken, look who decided to join us in the chat, man. Miss Hobbs from Chicago. Remember, she just left us, man. Blue Bingo.
Hey. How you doing, Miss Hobbs? Good to see you. Thank you for tuning in all the way from the Chi-Town.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
She the one said, hey, she spent I forgot how many years, man. So I ain't gonna lie. Remember she spent like 30, 40 years. She said, now it's time for y'all to take over, man. So she moved back home. So we're glad you still follow us, Miss Hard. Thank you.
Ms. Hodge, we're gonna do the best we can to carry the torch along with the other greats that are TD. I had an opportunity, brother, to go to shout out to the Madison Alumni Chapter, National Alumni Association. Forgive me for if I failed to. I don't know the name of the host. I have to go back and look at the invitation. Man, it had an athletics fundraiser, and it was pretty special. A lot of folks that watched the show were there, and a lot of folks asked about you. Where TD at? Where's Zoe at? I say, hey, you know, they they moving around. It's Saturday, you know, so it was a last minute thing. It actually wasn't even on my agenda to do. Because I made it to the scrimmage, I was able to Brother Calvin Young extended that invite to Corey C and I. And it was just good to be there, man. All of the coaches were there. I hadn't seen anything like that, TD, you know, at someone's home, you know, to get all of the coaches and the support staff, their assistants, the entire athletic administration, as well as the entire athletic staff, like from every sport, bro. I mean, from football all the way to bowling, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was present, you know, and it was just one of the things A.D. Robinson touched on was just how important it is. We want to win. That's what he said. We want to win. And in order for us to continue to win, TD, we got some dogs, man, in every sport. We got some big time players that are coming to Jackson State to, first of all, get their education, but to also, I said, folks got lives, y'all. Yeah, no doubt. But listen, that's why this the NIL space is so important, bro. We got to be able to really get in the game, man. You know what I'm saying? And we're doing a little something, but boy, imagine what we can do. You know, I saw something, TD. I'm gonna show you this. I gotta show you this, and I'm if y'all don't understand what I'm talking about, I'll just put it in your face so you can get my point. I was on the way, you know, I was preparing for the show, and this popped across my my feed, bro, from Bleacher Report, man. It said a college basketball player, a transfer wanted $5 million, bro. And there's a poll that went out that says 77% of all the coaches have gotten requests for $1 million, like a minimum of $1 million. Dog, that's 3/4 of the coaches. That's 3/4 of all Division I programs. That I mean, these guys. And then you just saw Coach Gundy from Oklahoma State just got finished ranting and raving about these agents calling, and it's a free fall, man. It's a wild, wild west with this NIL stuff. But here, let me say this: not everyone. There are some players that can demand this type of money, depending on what level you are. Not everyone has that ability to. But I'll say it this way: there are a lot more players, TD, that are part of the. It's a little bit more in our price range than there are that are not. I'm gonna say it again. There are a lot more players that are in our price range than that are not. We just don't believe that. Because
Right.
let me tell you, brother, it ain't a lot of players that can walk in the coach's office and demand this type of money. You know, every year you only get what, 35, somewhere in the 30s, maybe 40 at the max, 5 stars. But there are some 4 stars that can demand top money, you know, and there are some collectives that have a lot of money. You saw Phil Knight with Oregon say, hey, man, whatever it takes, they're going to spend whatever. You know what I mean? So kudos to the players that, you know, shout out to them for those that can get on that level. But this is how I roll, man. You know how we get down, bro. We don't count nobody's pocket.
Right.
I'm worried about my household. I'm worried about my pocketbooks, right? And we just control what we can control. But what we can't do is see stuff like this and get intimidated. You know what I'm saying? Feel like we can't really do what we do. First of all, let's commend our coaches. I'm not saying football alone. I'm talking about our coaches at every sport that have done a phenomenal job, bro, of recruiting very good rosters. Coach Mo Williams, listen, brother, TD, we're gonna be something special this year in the SWAC, brother. We have a championship caliber team on the men's basketball side this year.
Really?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. The teams that they play were semi-pro teams over in Puerto Rico. You know what I mean? So to get 2 out of 1, to get 2 out of 3, to only drop 1 TD to they held 2 of the best players out. Juan Reyna, I was told, is the best shooter on the team. TD say he automatic, bro. Say one of the best shooters. Listen to me. I'm telling you what all the coaches told me. I talked to Coach Trey Johnson. I talked to Coach Spencer. I talked to Coach Mo Williams. I talked to Coach Tyler Adams. Listen to me, bro. They said he's a flamethrower, bro.
Really?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He did not play in Puerto Rico. Neither did Deshaun Ruffin play. All we trying to do with Deshaun Ruffin is we got to get him to the first game, baby. We ain't worried. We know what Mr. Ruffin can do. Mr. Mississippi, Gatorade, not forget Mississippi. He was the Gatorade National Basketball Player of the Year. You follow what I'm talking about? So there you go, Mo on there. I mean, Mo can speak to it better than I can. You know what I'm saying? We talk about it a little bit in our chat. Mo was telling us about the young man, Mr. Hunt, who gained himself some super freakishly athletic. He was talking about the freshmen that they have. Ebo, Spank from Yazoo, as well as Dorian McMillan from Gulfport. Listen to me, TD. These players are studs, man. These are dime a dozen players that could have went to other schools and, you know, could have gotten there. But Mo and his staff did a phenomenal job of going out there recruiting. I'm just using him as an example. Coach Thorne does a great job of recruiting. His biggest issue is always what, TD? Retention. We got to retain them. Oh, she said, I'm in Maryville, Southern and Grambling, and we'll be home for homecoming. Valley said, y'all, oh, okay. Yes, ma'am. Good deal. But no, brother, this is what I'm saying. So the point I'm making is this, man, like we
so Coach Moore got that player that I always talk about. Mr. Automatic. If I drive, I throw it out there.
He got him. He got it. I was excited to hear that. No. Listen, when you see, basketball is my sport. And when I go and sit and talk to the brothers that I know played in the same, you know, came up under the same, in the same arena that I came up in, Coach Trey Johnson is a legend. You know what I'm saying? Played at Jack State. I mean, he's a pro. You know what I mean? Had a solid pro career. And you know, Coach Mo played 13 plus seasons. You know, 13 seasons in the NBA. So, and he's an NBA champion. So they know basketball, bro. This young man, he's a flamethrower. You know what I mean? So that's what we need. They say automatic, man. Shooting that thing with a high clip. That's the thing. Now, this is what they're saying. I'm gonna just put this out there because I know we always talk football. We gonna spread the love around it. They say I just want to talk today. We just want to talk Jack State sports today. All right, TD. They're gonna apply some pressure to the SWAC. I'm gonna tell you how. You cannot double. You can't play off Reyna. Can't play off one. Let me say that. You can't play off of him. That's going to free up Deshaun to do what he do. So you got a Deshaun Ruffin and you got the best shooter in the conference. I'm telling you right now, right now. Juan Reyna. So according to the coaches, they feel like he's the best shooter already in the conference right now. Straight up. So you put a player like that on the court with a super freakishly athletic, and then you bring in big Shannon Grant from FAMU, TD, big 6'10", Manziel playing on the wing. Manziel filling it up from the outside, too. He can shoot the 3 ball now. I like our chance. So here's my point in saying that. All I'm talking about is how every sport has I got another one for you, TD, since we talking about different sports. We just going to spread the love. We're going to spread it around a little bit. How about volleyball, bro? Shout out to Coach Marcus Hifford, who has taken over for Coach Rose Washington. Now, Coach Hifford has done a fantastic job, bro, of the recruiting for the volleyball team. So, yes, Coach Rose Washington retired this year, and she wanted to make sure that he got the job. That was something that was said on Saturday. And what A.D. Robinson specified was the fact that he is the one that has been very instrumental in all of the recruiting that has transpired for volleyball. You follow what I'm saying? Yeah. And we are ranked, and the SWAC got it right this time. We won the SWAC championship. We come back. We return a lot of starters from last season, and one of the best volleyball players to ever play at Jackson State. That new coach just she's in the Hall of Fame. She's actually going to be his assistant coach to assist with volleyball. So we go into the season predicted number one. We preseason number one team in the conference, as we should be, and no questions asked when it comes to that. So my point is this: like, then when you get to bowling, TD. The coach talks about bowling. TD, did you know that bowling had the highest GPA in the entire nation?
I knew it was high as far as athletics on Jackson State
In
campus.
the entire nation of every Division I in the entire nation. Our women's bowling team had the highest GPA in the entire world, entire country.
God, oh.
And we were this close from winning the SWAC championship, bro. And by the way, the bowling alley, the new renovated bowling alley, will be ready this fall.
Yeah, I was about to ask you about that.
Yeah, it's coming. I can't wait. I can't wait to go see it. We ain't gotta go out there to Fanny Lanes. You see what I'm saying? It's cool now, but guess what? We're gonna be able to host bowling events on our campus, man. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, and that would be the idea, Ken, to get all the sports that we can on campus.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Well, ideally, we want to continue to upgrade the track facilities so we can host events on the campus.
Right.
It's a lot that we could work on. So, but as to AD Robinson's point, that's what the JSU by 40 is all about. You know what I mean? Like, that this initiative is specified for that, right? JSU by 40, join the movement. Everybody sign up and just get as many as you can to sign up with the JSU by 40. $40 a month. And if you he did something, he said, listen, if we just do the math real quick, right? So you take 5,000 alums. If you got 5,000 alums right now giving $40 a month, TD, that's $200,000 a month in athletics. We're talking about group economics and the importance of us doing it together. He talked about there's a lot of groups. We're a group. We're part of that. You got the Blue Bengal, you got Tiger Fund, you got Blue Bengal. Let me start in the right order. You got Blue Bengal, who's the longest standing, the official booster club for Jackson State University athletics. President Tiffany Hort. And then, you got the Tiger Fund, which is birthed out of the Blue Bengal. And then you have National Alumni Association. You got the you got the national. You got the what is it? The alumni athletic. I forgot. I keep forgetting the National Athletes Association. That Brother Wise is part of. Brother Dupree and Brother Wise are. You have the 1400 Club. You have us, KC-1400 Mini Group. The point he was making is that a lot of groups operating and we all kind of doing our own thing. But how great would it be if we can all come together and do this thing together and make Jackson State athletics the primary thing, as opposed to, because we ain't doing this for no shine. We love to do what we can do. But I will say this, a way that everybody can collaborate, we're gonna support everything. But I would absolutely love to see everybody join that. Let's take this collective to the next level.
What's that? What's the adage about strength?
Strength of numbers, baby.
Got over hand.
Yep.
When you close together.
When you come all together, you got 5 separate groups. CD, if I slap you, I probably leave a mark. But if I close that thing and hit you with it, it's gonna hurt a lot worse.
I may have to wake up.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Let's see, Brother Seeley, how you doing? He said one of my first times in the union as a student, I was wondering what was all of that thunder I was hearing, and I learned that it was bowling. They made it so easy. You can do it $10 a week. We spend more than that at winning. Absolutely. It made it very easy. So listen, we're gonna continue to what's going on, sis? How you doing? We're gonna continue to push every show. Did y'all see that? Yes, I did, Brother Shaw. I did. I knew you, boy. You came right on time, big dog. Because let me tell you something. I actually had that, and I'm thank you, Brother Shaw, because you did not You didn't miss a beat now. I did not add it to my whatchamajig, but I'm about to. I'm about to. See, I took notes now. I always keep my little notes. I see something, I save it. But I got to put this up here because Brother Shaw just came and did a checks and balances on us. And I'm going to make sure I get this right. What he's talking about, well, I did see that. And this is something that we can definitely talk about. They're not sitting back waiting for them to be included on what the big boys are doing, bro. The G5 is basically, I don't know if you saw that though, bro. What happened is the G5 schools, they're talking about doing their own playoffs, TD.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they are, bro. I'm finna give me just a quick second. I'm gonna slap this up there in front of you, big dog. Show wheels. I show wheels. Watch this. Yeah. I saw that, Brother Shaw, Jay Shaw. I did, man. And give me one hot second. We'll get to it. Don't worry about that. Don't you worry. So yeah, man. But again, yes, a G5. Hey. Thank you for the checks and balances, bro. I was ready. I just, what they say. What's the saying, TD? If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, right?
That's right.
Hey, I knew it was something I was missing. We'll come back to this. So this is something that's being discussed right now. Remember, Zoe was on the screen talking about what the hell we waiting on about doing something. We talked about HBCUs possibly moving up and why we want to move. See, we remember that conversation. This is why that conversation mattered. People get mad because they say, "Oh, why we want to be like them." Look, now they talking about the G5. They talking about having a postseason group of 5 commissions consider a secondary championship for those in the college football. It's like an NIT. I'm just telling you now. We listen, bro. We know a little something about something. You feel me, TD? You know what I'm saying? We know a little something about something. But I'm just saying, I was very passionate about that, and I second it. You know what I mean? And I appreciate him jumping out there talking about it. But this is something that's out there. You just got to watch. Just pay a little bit of attention.
I mean, one thing that he said about that, you definitely have to evolve. Definitely have to evolve. I mean, we get, we can. I want to use the word complacent with what we are and winning the SWAC and enjoying the pageantry and stuff like that. But we do realize things are changing. It's just like technology. You know what I'm saying? You either roll with it or you get rolled over.
Yeah. What you don't want to do is we just continue to be a day late and a dollar short sometimes when it comes to progressive thought processes. And we had someone in the building who challenged.
We got to have the money, bro. We feel like we got to have. A lot of time we feel like we got to have money in hand. We already got to have.
Sometimes you got to have a. Man, let me tell you something. Sometimes you got to spend money to make money.
True. A lot of times.
You got to. Well, yeah, that's true. You got to invest in yourself, man. That's what we're doing. Shout out to President Thompson, man. He's doing a fantastic job. He's hit the ground running. He was there. He spoke, and man, hasn't really. One of the things that was mentioned that I want to shout out. I do want to I'm trying to get it as it come to me. A.D. Robinson was sharing how President Thompson made it very clear that he did not want them to cut the athletic budget in any shape, form, or fashion. Oh. He was saying how important it is to have a good president in your administration, you know what I mean, to be leading. And so I know there was a lot of rumblings, about his hire, but he's done nothing but hit the ground running and start doing some things. Look, we're seeing some progression happening over at the university with the Walthall, lofts over there with housing. He mentioned that. We talked, Brother Senator Hillman Fraser talked about the acquisition of the Marriott and Galveston Whiteside renovation, Palisades, and doing things that needed to be done a long time ago. New dining hall. My goodness, man. The bowling alley, bowling facility, football got some good stuff. The weight room got renovated last year. We're constantly doing something. We want to do something every year, but that's why the JSU by 40 is so important. When that's why those funds And this is what A.D. Robinson said. I said, listen, I'm going to say this and I'm going to take his words. I'm going to steal his thunder. I'm just going to share what he said because many weren't there. And that's what being present is all about. There you go. There you go. Hey, yeah. I told you alive.
What's up, Zoe?
What's up, man? Hey, they didn't know where you was at, man. They thought you were hibernating or something, man. I told them you'll be back. How you doing, bro? I know it's Monday.
Yeah, you know.
I know it's Monday. It's all right. Good to see you, big dog. No, man, I'm gonna say this and I'll let you jump in. He said, everybody, listen what he said. He said, we've all done well. We've all done some good things. He said, but I need everybody to do more. We all need to do more. And that hit home. I was like, nobody cares, go harder. That's kind of the whatchamacallit. Shaheem said he was bro was working, man. He took a sabbatical, man. He took a break, man. He took a week off. Go ahead and greet the people, man. They've been pouting and crying today. Where's Zoe? Hey, where's Zoe?
Look,
y'all know damn well Zoe wouldn't want. He wouldn't want to miss them legends, man. I know if he, it was a necessary thing, man. Good to see you back, though. Go ahead, though.
I would say last week was real, but we back, we rejuvenated, and changes on the horizon. So look, it's almost game week, and
yeah, we're gonna get into it.
And we're gonna get into it, but yeah, the sun has been kicking my ass, among other things. But nah,
Joe,
man.
What up, Joe?
What up, Joe? But now, man, just ready to get to it. Look, man, on the cusp of all things great. I think this is gonna be a transformational year for us.
Yeah.
And, I need everybody who's watching the stream, man. Seriously, man, come out and support. We need to, because we, as of Saturday, we officially is gonna be game week, and everything that we
game
do.
Week now. What was game week now?
Well, I mean, it's we're in preparation mode now. I don't know if you told me.
According to the head coach today, you know what he told the team? It's game week.
Yeah.
Fall camp over. We prepping for the travel roster pretty much set. They've been set about a week ago from what I was told. I don't know who owned it, so don't ask me. All right, go ahead.
So all our focus is not on Lane, nothing else. Our focus is on ULM. And look, man, we need all of y'all there. We need to put Jackson on wheels and take it, to Monroe. And we need to do the unthinkable, do something that's never been done. And like I told you guys last year, and actually even before then, and Ken will remember this, and that is, it was me. I went on record and I shamelessly said, I'm glad for strange reasons that we didn't win the Celebration Bowl, because I would much rather TC Taylor get that. I would much rather TC Taylor. I would rather be a Jackson State guy that gets the first win against the FBS opponent. Now, and by golly, I believe that Coach TC Taylor is going to do it this year. Go ahead.
I just want to say this on record again that I disagree with Zoe, and I would have, for all the shit that we went through, I wanted both of them Celebration Bowls. But I understand. I do, man. I fully understand your point, because when it happens, then what bro is saying is gonna mean so much more.
Right.
It's gonna mean so much more. So to his point, your point is gonna be proven to be much better even when Coach TC Taylor wins the Celebration Bowl. But I'm like, the hell with that. I want to win, bro. I was heartbroken.
I know what you mean. I wanted to win, but in hindsight, it's 2020. Like I told you, and we're not going to go down that path, but I just know with it being a Jackson State guy, it's going to mean more. That win is going to resonate more. And also, like I told you guys, and you're going to see that this year with this team. This year, this Jackson State team, I told you under TC Taylor's tutelage, is going to have a W.C. Gordon feel to it. That starts this year. That's going to start this year. We look, first season, first time head coach came out 7-4. And we, some games could have went the other way, and we could have had a better record. But again, nonetheless, we went 7-4. Now you're going into year 2, and what does that look like? And just like from game 1 to game 2, you had your biggest leap. Well, guess what? From year 1 to year 2,
Yeah.
coach has your biggest leap. We talk about continuity. We talk about the back-to-back recruiting classes. We talk about the depth and the talent on this team. We talk about the coaching staff. And I urge all of y'all, pay attention to the coaching staff next week. Pay attention to the coaching staff next week. Watch the juice that they give. Watch how the players feed off of them. So understand, again, we need all y'all, man, all hands on deck, because I'm telling you, this game is going to be a monumental game. And look, we need y'all to be engaged in this game. For some odd reason, we don't tend to be engaged at home, but we tend to be a lot more vocal on the road. And guess what? First game of the season, I'm quite sure, look, everybody's going to be anxious. Everybody's going to be amped for the game. But I'm telling y'all, we can send a message week 1. Week 1. And then, and I have to say this because I really want to go in with this dub. I can have a high because me and my compadre, literally the 2 days later, we got a mosey on to Florida. I got my receipt roll ready. I got in the bag ready to go to Miami.
Wait on that, bro. Hold on. Hold tight on that. We'll talk about that in a minute, man. Boy. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be interesting. Hey, listen. I say this. TD, I want you to jump in next, man. I pulled up to shout out to Josh Sims and the crew, man. I pulled up watching HBCU Nightly last night. It's officially it's football week, y'all. Y'all do realize, look, what did MEAC swag this weekend?
Yes,
where EA at? Watch EA pop up like the damn Jack in the Box. We gonna pop up in just a second. Like Candyman. They got Norfolk. FAMU named their quarterback today. Brother, what's his last name? Richardson? Was it
the
Richardson?
other guy didn't get it?
I was shocked. I gotta say I was shocked because I thought Junior. There you go. Look at. I told you he's gonna pop up. He's gonna pop up like a Jack in the Box. But no, man. I was shocked, EA. I thought y'all was going with Junior. I really thought they were going with Junior, man. I did. I thought they was gonna go with Maradovich. They went with number 10. And I like it.
He came in with some experience, though, didn't he?
He did. Florida Atlantic. Hey, we got a couple of players. Florida Atlantic they was wholesaling everybody, basically. We got
well, hey, I don't know if y'all got the message, but Owls ain't been having a successful year in 2024.
Who?
Owls.
Hey, don't say that just yet, though. I mean, we got a couple of Owls. We got Marvin Landy, and we got JV.
They not Owls.
I almost went there. Just look at the roster. I ain't gonna.
But they're not Owls no more.
That's true. Yeah, that is true. Didi an Owl now. Shout out to my boy Devontae Davis, man.
Well, he Owl. And Owls ain't having a good run in 2024.
Yes, indeed. But no, man.
You call on there, huh?
But yeah, man. It's game week, man. We got the Swag MEAC Challenge, man. We got Norfolk versus FAMU Saturday. Listen. We got a party going on. See, we're gonna watch FAMU Norfolk play Saturday, and then we're gonna go party with head coach TC Taylor, man. We got to put it on up there. And we talked about it today. Listen, if you in the chat, I need y'all to scroll up to the top. The link is in the chat. It's already pinned to the chat. If you haven't gotten your tickets for Saturday, man, it's gonna be a party. It's gonna be a movie, man. I need you to grab your tickets. We all gonna be there. We're gonna be in the place to be, man. The coach is gonna be there. Pretty sure the players gonna be there too. You know what I'm saying? Come party with the football, with the coaches, man. This is a celebration before the celebration. How about that? Can we do it that way? Can we do it that way? Can we call it a pre-celebration?
Yeah, call it what you like.
It's gonna be a fun year, y'all. It's gonna be a fun year, man. I'll just say this.
Hold on. I'm gonna add this too, Ken. I got it because I need y'all to understand something. So we actually did the event last Sunday in Hazelhurst, and I wanted to make sure I highlighted all the time that you guys understand we got players out for you guys to meet, literally in training camp. That does not happen on any school. Well, now I can add to that. You're actually about to have an event with the whole entire coaching staff literally less than a week before the first game. That does not happen. Understand, that does not happen, whether it's Power 5, FCS, or any HBCU. That does not happen. So when you talk about doing things to ingratiate yourselves to the fan base and, doing things differently amongst, what I'm saying, just from what's the word I want to use, inviting people in a sense of getting close and hands-on with the program. This does not happen. You're going to have the head coach and a full staff at an event literally less than a week in game day in season. It does not happen.
Oh, yeah.
What is Ed talking about?
What you see?
No, I'll let it with you.
The roster is updated. There is an updated roster. A few number changes.
That's my question.
What that?
Number changes. Man, we got double digits already across the board, man.
Hey, man. You know what, brother?
That's normal, though. That's normal in college.
It is now. It definitely is now. Now that they've allowed it to where you can have the same number on the opposite sides of the ball. I hear our freshman running back carry himself like a pro. He does. Actually, all of them do.
Oh, yeah.
Which one you talking about? Because we got 4 of them.
And all of them gonna tote that.
Close your eyes and pick one. You know what I'm saying? Close your eyes and pick one.
Hey, the running back that came in from Eastern Michigan, I think is Bryson Moss. When I first met that guy, you know what he said to me? Joke. He said, "Hey, is that my name Branson?" He said, "I took that rock."
Hey man, he gonna get his chance, man.
I took that rock.
He gonna get his chance, bro. Can't wait to see TC call plays. Man, I'll do this. I mean, from my observation, let me just look what we want. How we want to go about this? I made it to the scrimmage on Saturday. What y'all want? What y'all want to know? Talk to me. I'm in question answering mode right now. I got plenty of stuff I can get into right now, but we'll start there. But before we do all that, I want to shout out you guys, man, and the family, bro. Look at what we're doing, man. Since the inception of the channel, we got some updates. 800 uploads, 2.2 million total views. It's more than that, but they always a little behind. But I did want to put that out there real quick. Y'all keep supporting the channel, man. We gonna continue to grow this thing. Hot takes. Listen, I'm gonna just be straight up, and I don't want nobody coming for me. Do y'all want? Boy.
Joe asking you. You see it right there on the screen. He asking you.
Saturday was ugly. One side of the ball.
Talk about it.
Man, the defense. I'll just say it this way, man. Yeah, they pretty much annihilated the offense on Saturday.
Well, let me ask you this, then, King.
Yeah, it was utter domination, man. Shout out to the blue team because they got after the red team on Saturday. Now I'm not worried about it because I know that's the question. What about that? No. The offense done got their lick. Offense done got out on the defense in camp before, man. But this past Saturday was, that was crucial, man. That was brutal.
Attitude.
That was brutal.
Hey, wasn't it that third scrimmage?
Yeah, but you got to understand this, and this is from the defense, DC. You know, they pretty much know what they're running. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They done been at war with each other for so long. You kind of, we have a very smart defense with a very smart defensive coordinator and some very smart coaches who. We got great players, man, that know how to read defenses, and it's amazing to see. I'm not gonna say too much, but on the defensive side of the ball, the level of communication from all 3 levels is phenomenal. I look at, y'all know me, man. I look at the small things, the intangibles, and the intangibles are there, man. I'm happy to see my boy, back and healthy. My boy number 9, Ed. I ain't got no nicknames like Zoe, but I'm gonna call him Baby Ed Reed. The football player, not what we saw a year ago. But my boy BJ Washington, man, he back, bro. That's my boy, man. I'm happy to see my Madison Central Jaguar back on the field. Wreaking havoc. Boy, he looked good, man. And he said, "I'm back, man." Tell them boys I'm back, man. I said, boy, that's what I'm talking about, boy. That's what I'm talking about, man. Listen, the dark side is back, y'all. I just want to tell you, I stand on that.
So look here.
Stand on it. The dark side is here, man.
So are you saying that the O-line couldn't hold them out? And
No, now I will say this though. We had some holes in the O-line simply because of different little things, you know what I'm saying? A little tweak here and there, not wanting to push a player too much, make sure we're at maximum health going into ULM. 3 starters wasn't on the O-line. I do want to make note of that. So not having 3 starters on the O-line could, but at the end of the day, bro, it was serious, bro. I love this team, man. I love this team. I'm gonna say one of the things I want to brag on the coaches for a second, and I love the character of the players. Shout out to the parents because the coaches coach them extremely hard, and they accept the coaching. They accept the coaching. I don't see many people. I haven't really seen anybody pouting when they get their butt chewed, because they do get their butt chewed if they do something. If they drop a ball, they got to. Hey, look, it's hell to pay at the end of practice. You don't drop no balls, bro. Don't drop no balls. Don't miss no assignments. Don't do none of that. It's a level of discipline that's being instilled in this team that you have to have in order to win championships. If you want to beat a family on October 19th, you got to do the little things. You want to go to ULM and shock a FBS school, you got to do the little things. You can't beat yourself. You can't have 13, 14, 15 penalties. You know what I'm saying? You got to go do those things. Now, offensive line at full strength. I've seen them open up holes as wide enough for a car to drive through. So that you see it's like a tug of war, man. And I mean, and that was a little mixed and matching. But when you see the ones versus the ones, it's like a damn heavyweight fight out there, bro. That's what you want to see. And there's a lot of players that I can name that are just, if I had to say, who stood out to me the most in camp on the defensive side of the ball, of course, Jeremiah and True Thompson are going to be the best interior attack in the defense. I just believe that. I mean, you got Southern got a good D line. FAMU will have a good D line. Alcorn would have something to say about that. You know what I mean, with Malachi Bailey. But my gosh, man, it's just different. You have a Phillip Webb who's a man child coming off the edge with Josh Noble. I mean, it's a different type of energy over there, man. With Robert McDaniel is a freaking problem, bro.
Yeah.
I think Robert McDaniel is gonna be in the category. I think Robert McDaniel gonna have just as many sacks as the edge rushers, TD.
You know
what is he playing?
He playing everything, bro. Nickel, head support, DB. I mean, he all over the field. He a football player in his defense.
But to your point though, Ken, I do want to highlight some of the new guys that came in on short notice who's playing good. Like Shamar's playing good ball. Ade is playing good ball.
I'm glad you went there. What did I say in the chat, y'all? I'm telling y'all right now. I saw something Saturday. Shamar Hawkins, in my opinion, is a clone of Cameron Silvercraig.
Yeah, he's a baller.
I'm not BSing. I'm not BSing. He's a clone, and y'all know how I love Cameron Silvercraig.
Yes,
that's still my guy. Just the way he plays downfield. He's more of a run support type player, I think, in my opinion. But you can go from side to side. Coach TC has talked about it. And he mentions players all the time in the interviews he's done. But just sitting there observing it, man, you're talking about Isaias is probably – I mean, I've seen Isaias go to a player and physically move him to where he was supposed to be. So they talk about the cerebral aspect of the game and what he bring. The linebacker room is nasty as hell, man.
Hey,
we won't have that problem we had last year, bro.
Not a weakness this year.
we won't have that problem this year, dog.
Hello, guy. Before we continue, you said something about 3 minutes ago?
What you got?
That does not resonate with me that well.
What you got?
When you said 3 of the starters of the offensive line, was out. I mean, to whatever credit, bruh. I thought we was in the next man up phase right now.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
But when you got the 1990 Buffalo Bills defensive line running up your ass, you trust me, dog. You're gonna get. I'm just trying to tell you, bro. It's different, man. It's a little different. I just want to say this right here. I don't know what. Listen, I'm not making any predictions. I don't know what we're gonna do this year.
Right.
The goal is a Celebration Bowl.
That's the goal.
I always tell you, we on paper we got everything we need. We got everything we need. It's gonna be between what happens between the ears, bro. It's up here. Do you lock in? Do you dominate up here? You're gonna have to, because the game is mental too. You know what I'm saying? You got to dominate the game. But I'm just telling you, man, from a physicality, speed standpoint, like you build that team. That's how you do it. We got everything we need to go win every game we play, including ULM. I'm serious when I say that. Go ahead.
To Ken's point, I mean, just to be honest, I'm gonna say it.
I don't give a damn about what EA talking about.
We will have the best defense in this conference this year.
I believe so.
What we've changed, you know, we've modified it to the point where we saw where we were wrong at last year, and we totally made it and upgraded. Our linebacking core is not a liability now.
No, sir.
Then this is a great tackling team, and this defense plays for each other. They really play for each other.
They do.
So this year, more so than last season, we definitely could tell you that it's the true dark side defense. Ken mentioned Isaias, and man, he is a legitimate defensive coordinator on the field. He is another coach and the coaching staff on the field. And his IQ, though, you know, he'll assist in, like, you know what I'm saying, getting guys lined up, man. But I'm telling you, man, those additions that we got in, it's like, hey, we need to tweak this. Let's target a particular player and get him. Because again, Shamar is like a Cam in the motor Cam or like a Bob Sanders. He's solely in there for tackling. He's not there for coverage. He is, but they put him on the field for that. And
he's seeking missile though.
And guess what? And he does not miss tackles. This is a damn good tackling defense. It's an aggressive defense where we have length on this defense. This is and you guys are going to be really surprised because this is a big team.
Hey, Zoe, tell him when we was all at the first scrimmage. As a professional DB who played in the NFL, was standing on the field, was standing next to three of our DBs, and he looked like a midget.
And I was like, damn. I was like, look. Yeah. So we have a volunteer coach that is out there, you know what I'm saying, Super Bowl champion DB, you know what I'm saying, volunteering to help out. But I was like, man, it's like, damn, look at him compared to the rest of the DBs, man. He's short as all get out.
Hey, I do want to reiterate something though. Next Thursday gonna be the hardest game of the season, bro. I just want y'all to understand that. That shit is going. We ain't going to ULM. This ain't finna be no cakewalk.
Right.
We have to go to ULM and play the best football. Actually, I'm gonna tell you, we need to look like how we looked versus South Carolina State. You know how we dominated them. We got to show up and just come ready to play on all sides of the ball. Cam Smith looks good, man. He looks good. Coach talked about that. Devin Love looked good. Everybody, I mean, I'm like I said. Now, when you get to the offense side of the ball, don't ask me who's gonna be the signal caller. I don't know. Coach will tell us. He'll tell us who's gonna start at running back. He'll tell us. I tell you one thing. I saw, somebody that's ready to rock and roll. Jacktown Dog, baby, looking good, man.
TD, I tried to told you, TD.
Hey, man. I tried to tell you. Hey, man, look, so what I wanted to see happen, bro, what I wanted to see happen is happening. I wanted to see us good and healthy, getting ready to go into the season. Hell yeah, the quarterback's going through progressions. Yeah, they are. They are, man. They get the ball. Well, anyway, they do what they do. I ain't gonna notice. I don't say a whole lot on offense because we got lurkers that want to. Y'all see when we go play. They'll have a whole display. Everybody on Thursday night be tuned in to ESPN Plus. When the Boom gonna go down there and take over, and we gonna go down there and play some football. We going to win, y'all.
Hey, what about the last linebacker we got from Chicago? I think you interviewed him.
Yeah, I remember. I know you're talking about. He got to get it. He got there late, man. We fought Terrence. I think it's Terrence Witherspoon. I think.
Okay.
Something to that effect. Witherspoon or something. Withersby. I can't remember his last name. I had to go look at his roster. Look at the roster and see if he's on there. But let me just say this: Just from a linebacker, Reed Pulliam, grown man, bro. Ashton Taylor stepped up, really has pretty much put his, vice grips on that position. Austin Edwards that came in, David Jones, shucks, man, Jaden Ward, Corey Harden, you know what I mean? Javarian Jenkins, you know what I mean? Like we got some really good, we got some good stuff happening at that level. Y'all know when we get into the games, though, you don't go all the way into your 3 deep that often. You go into your 3 deep, you either blowing somebody out or you got some problems. So chances are you're 2 deep at this point because the roster gets real slim. You're not taking 100 folk. Now I will say this though. So we get to dress. See somebody on here. Somebody said he counting down. Hey, he looking almost back, baby. But here's the thing, Henry Kelly. We'll see. I just think that's my guy, Irv, man. Good to see you, brother. Competition is there. From what I was told today, we get to take. I think we get to dress about 75 when we go to ULM. We could take a little bit more when we go to. Since it's an FBS game, we get to take a little bit more on the road. So where do you see that extra support? The coaches are going to put that together. But I'm going to just say this right here. They got a lot to choose from to build their travel squad and their travel roster. And they're going to take the best players that are on the roster that are available in their position that has done well in camp. That's what they're going to do. That's who's going to make that ride. And we're going to go out there and play the best we can play, man. So yeah, man. I will say this though, man. The merge was amazing. Shout out to the crew from the band sessions with the boom. Shout out to Terrell, Danielle, and Toby. The merge, man, was awesome, bro. Did y'all get a chance, bro, to check out the merge? Hey, what's up, 06? You get a chance to catch out. Hey, if you haven't, I right in the mix, man. Got a chance to do a little something. Men and women's basketball tickets. Don't forget to get your tickets. While I got you guys, 400 plus in the chat, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Hey, click that link, man. Saturday, we got a party, man. August 24th, Coach T.C. Taylor hosting with the coaching staff. Going to be at the convention complex. Let's get that going. Zoe giving Sleepy Joe a run for his money. Hey, since we got you, hey, look, we ain't get a chance to do this. I've been waiting on you, bro. I've been waiting for you to get on. I know it's been a minute, but I do want to do this. And I'll talk to TD about it. But real quick before we do that, I do want to say that the Boom put their schedule up there. So listen, this weekend, this Sunday, they'll be in Houston. They got a Battle of the Band, the National Battle of the Band this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn. Okay, I can't wait to check that out. They said you heard what Dr. Little said. He said they dominated last year. They're gonna destroy this year.
What he said?
He said they destroying bands this year. The Boom sound damn good, by the way. So they're going to Monroe. So listen, if you're gonna be in Monroe, you get to see the Boom. And then you get to proceed to see them after every game after that. This is dope, man. They go to Monroe, Jackson, Grambling. Y'all know how it is. I ain't gonna start.
Hey, Ken, I will say.
Hey, Grambling.
I know one of the main
Louisiana's own Lil Boosie. Go ahead. I'm sorry, bro. What'd you say?
I know one of the main band directors that I remember was Dr. Liddell. But I must say this: I enjoy watching Dr. Liddell interview. Dr. Little. I really enjoy his interview. I really enjoy. I'm a fan of his now. I'm a big fan of his.
I love it, man.
The interview we had with him to the one he did with the Boom session, and every time he speak, man, I love the way he speak. I love the way he talk.
Man, I do too, bro. Spot on and solid, man. I like this. They put the part 1 up, so they're letting y'all know. So you don't have to ask no questions. Just go to the Boom page. Is the Boom coming to set? There you go.
Well, that's just the whole month of September.
The merge was awesome, man. I enjoyed it this time. I really did, man. I really did. So let me tell y'all something. When we go to Grambling, we going to annihilate them. We go to Texas Southern, we going to annihilate them too. So y'all know with the Boom coming to Houston, it's gonna be a show, man. I got D shoot me an email. Send them over to me. I need those. KC-1400 media group at gmail.com. Shoot me an email. I take them. You can donate them to the channel. You can whatever you want to do. I take them out of your hand. Gotcha. Anybody that got any season tickets that ain't, that want to share them with the platform, we can definitely make use of them all.
Hey guys, help me out. Zoe, tell me this, man. How do the band annihilate people? That's what I want to know.
Whew. Song, catalogs, musicianship, like sound. You know what I'm saying? Sound quality. I mean, it's a lot that goes into that, man. A troll is here. Who trolling? Who trolling?
I think he's like he's trying to be funny.
Oh, okay. But anywho, don't forget, y'all. I'll come back to that, TD. I'll come back to that. It is a blue out for us, y'all. It's a white out for them. We wearing blue on next Thursday in ULM. We wearing blue now, just so y'all remember that.
Now, so every Jacksonian, once you cross state line to Louisiana, all blue.
Yep.
All blue.
There you go, TD. Showmanship, musicianship, song, pageantry, drill, precision. Hey man, the band aficionados are in the chat.
Hey, I'm learning, baby. I mean, Dr. Little got me excited.
Huh?
I said Dr. Little got me excited, man. I'm learning more about the band. I always knew he was great, but now I'm learning why.
There you go. So yeah, we rocking blue. As soon as we cross state line, like bro said, we got the blue on. We pulling up Thursday, taking over.
Listen, man.
Y'all, can y'all believe, bro, that next Thursday is fucking football? We playing football?
Damn right.
Damn. Boy, it's been a long off season, ain't it?
Hey, man, look, in 2 weeks it's gonna be September. What are we talking about? It's Virgo season, baby. Virgo season starts Friday.
Yes, indeed, man. What that mean? What's a Virgo, man?
Oh, it's only the best sign out of all of them, out the whole
You
damn
can't say it's the best sign just because. No, what's a Virgo, bro? I'm serious because that's one of them signs I draw a blank. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm serious. What's a Virgo, dog?
You don't know?
Don't. I know that patience. That's virtue. My bad. What the hell is a Virgo, bro?
What's that? Patience. This is a virtue.
TD, what you a Cancer?
Nah, baby. Hey,
Capricorn.
Capricorn.
What's a Capricorn, dog?
A Capricorn. First of all, we
half
are
man, half beast.
First of all, we are the best sign. We are the Rams. We are.
Somebody said it's a medical diagnosis. God damn. Virgos and Scorpios are fire. Hey, I'm serious. Talk to me. Jerome in the
the only sign that represents perfection is Virgos. I'm not making this up. You can read it. Y'all into it, read it.
Your ass is perfectly imperfect.
and hold on. And if you push me the wrong way, I'm gonna tell you gonna know what Virgo's about. Go check out all your serial killers. They all Virgos, goddammit.
You claim
that ain't nothing to be proud. That ain't nothing to be proud of.
We gonna off your ass.
Hey, listen.
Enough said.
Hey, I'm a Taurus, baby. Y'all already know how Tauruses get down, dog. Y'all know what it is. I ain't got to say nothing. Everybody know. But at least I'm serious. My brother Cubic. Appreciate y'all, man. I was serious. I didn't know what you still ain't talking what a Virgo is. What the hell is a Capricorn, TD? Captain Crunch. Virgos are big. I ain't trying to get into no zodiac, no astrology. I was just curious, man. Taurus is like to be in control.
I'm telling you, Virgos are perfectionists, man. I'm telling you, dog.
The only thing I've ever heard about Taurus is being stubborn. It ain't just that though. It ain't about that. It ain't about it.
I mean, Capricorn,
I make good steak.
Nah, bro. Come on, Greg the Great. We're gonna leave that alone.
What is it?
They said Gemini eats cereal with forks. Damn.
They wear a helmet.
That's
not like they wear a helmet every day.
They said, Ken, you said it out loud. The people try to. I'm just. I don't know, man. Everybody got to speak up for their own stuff, man. Man said a nutcase.
Just saying.
Anywho, all right, what we got next, man? Transportation. If y'all need rides, hey, just reach out to Rose McGowan, Ken Lewis, and Willie Brown. They got transportation to the ULM game, the Grambling game, and the Texas Southern game with a hotel accommodation and the Alcorn game. Good prices, man. So if you need transportation, be sure to hit them up. If you want their contact information, just pause the show and screenshot or just write those numbers down, and they'll get you squared away. Gemini slander is so childish. Gemini is the two-faced joint, ain't it?
No, it's somebody else in there. I'm motherfucker crazy. It's somebody else in there.
Hey, I'll be talking to the Metro chapter for Charlotte, the Charlotte chapter, talking about the NIL collective, man. So looking forward to speaking with them. Zoe, I wanted you to touch on this. I know you made it a little late. We talked about two things. I'm gonna let you get rolling in just a second because I got something for you. But we was talking about NIL. Matter of fact, let's just jump into it. I already I threw you an assist, but you weren't here to dunk it. So I'm gonna run the same play again. I've been sitting on this, and Brother Jay Shaw reminded me of it, and I said, hey, I'm gonna let you go and do your thing.
I mean, look, you know, it's kind of go without saying, but it goes in line to everything that we say in regards to, man, at what point are we going to sit here and think about our future and what's in our best interest for the survival, but not only the survival, but the act of thriving in this new college football landscape. So we're talking about now as an FBS school, you sit here talking about the group of 5, the other FBS program wanting to segregate themselves and have their own playoff or bowl system in place to determine the champion for them alone. And for years, we talked about, FCS playoffs. And I said it then, if what you say is true, then why are all the teams that everybody wanted to try to go play, their moves are telling you that they don't give a damn about playoffs? Because if they care about playoffs, why are they trying to jump ship to another platform where they don't have an avenue to play for a championship? And now they're going to segregate themselves for their own championship. Why would they do that? Money. And they proved it. What everybody was saying, they don't care about none of what y'all talking about. And this is going to happen because they've been talking about this toward the end of last season. Mm-hmm. So now you're gonna have a Power 5 championship. Then you're gonna have a FBS Group of 5 championship.
A Super Power 4. It's Power 4.
Yeah, well, Power 4 championship. Then you're gonna have a separate championship. So now, if you really look at it, the fact that they made this announcement, it gives even more credence for you to say, you know what? Now we need to go ahead, move up and have and create an HBCU super conference on the FBS level. They just forget giving me an alley-oop. They just gave HBCUs an alley-oop with this announcement. Because now you truly get to have everything the way that you want it. You get the best of both worlds.
You get to potentially compete for a national championship on the level that you're on. in a bigger pool, which money is going to come. If they do this, they will find sponsors that will put money into it, and it's going to be something to behold, man. They can come up with their own playoff system. It's all types of stuff they could do. What network will pick up the championship? Who knows? There's so many networks out here. They can go with Amazon. They can go with Peacock. They can grab all kind of stuff, man. That can feature it. I mean, we're seeing sports on Hulu, Peacock, Amazon Prime.
I mean, but Ken, you're right, but there also be Ion. There can be other channels. Then let's not forget about the regional channels as well, Ken. The regional packages.
Yeah.
So again, there's money to be made that we're not even trying to get. I mean, to me, this is almost like, especially with this announcement, Ken, this is almost like some new grant money they got written out. And we just say, we ain't gonna worry about trying to go. We're not gonna worry about trying to get none of it. Same scenario. So again, we've said this over and over and over again, and we talked about this 2 months ago, and I can assure you, yet again, no conversation is going to be had. You want thinking about it? We're leaving money on the table. So that's why I raised the point. And look, and when I even talked about it with First, put it on something. We sit there, we talked about it. Like, look, if I can actually prove to you guys right now, as we're getting ready for our first game next week, if I can have us doing the very thing that we're doing right now, the same way that we're doing it, but I can have you making more money, how in the hell would you turn that down?
They asked a question: is saturation not an issue?
No. Saturation how?
We'll get to ULM in a second.
No, it's not saturation, because for the most part,
same thing
how many teams moved up this year? About 4? About 4 teams? It's roughly 136 FBS programs, I think, now. I mean, so no, it's not saturation. Football is football.
Well, I mean, because to your point, ain't no G5 school gonna get to the championship game the way they got it set up anyway.
That's what I'm trying to say.
They're not. That's why they're doing it. See, this is what they're doing. This is called self-awareness. I mean, the G5 is aware that they probably not gonna get to a national championship in the system that they're in.
No. They won't have a pathway.
Yes, Kennesaw State did move up. Yep, they won. I mean, even if they win out, you can see. So let's say, for example, who won conference last year? Was it Liberty?
I don't know, but they won't have under the new construct, they won't even have a pathway.
But they can go in as a 12 seed. So what happens if you go in as a 12 seed?
They won't. What I'm saying is that's going to solely be only for the Power 4. They're going to exclude them. That's why they're created their own championship. It's almost like
I think right now they have a it's like an at-large right now under the new, because this year they expanded this year
to 12 teams. But watch this. Here's the thing. It's like special juice to it, right? They're going to have to be an undefeated team with a certain type of rating. But here's the thing: you're going to have okay. For example, watch this. You got 4 conferences. The SEC has how many teams now, Ken?
What is it? 16, 14?
16 teams. 16.
Okay.
Okay. So watch this. It's 12. It's a 12-team coverage. You got 9 teams in the SEC right to the top 25 right now.
That's so the hell.
You know what I'm saying? So you automatically going to have I think it's 4 automatic bids, and it's 8 at large. So the SEC, watch this. The SEC champion automatically goes to the playoff. All the conference champions go to the playoff. So if the SEC got 17 right to the top 25, you don't think that tells you they're going to have 6 teams in the conference in that playoff. So just by numbers alone and the schedule rating, it's damn near going to be impossible, even in the little crack that they have now. But after next season, they won't even have an alleyway, a pathway at all. That's just the SEC. The Big Ten has 6 schools ranked in the top 25. I ain't the smartest motherfucker, but last time I checked, 7-16 is 13 teams.
EA, that's the answer to your question. Speaks to exactly where we are currently, and that's why I was saying that this would have to change. Your presidents would have to be committed to athletics. If they aren't right now, they would have to. Or let's say it this way: the schools that would entertain a jump up would have to be committed to it. And I mean, you should be committed to athletics because athletics is the front porch of your university.
No, they don't. No group of five has a guaranteed spot. That was in the old. That was right after they did the BCS. But even then, they had special parameters where they had to be undefeated and they had to have a certain rank. They had to be ranked at a certain number and they had to have a certain rating just to even get in. The same thing applies. Nobody has a guarantee. The only guaranteed spots in the 12-team playoff are the conference champions. Is four guaranteed berths and the rest are at large.
I think they are in there though.
I
think they are in there.
Who?
I think they do get a spot. Let me check. I gotta go in there and take a look. Hold on. How do they? I'm trying to find a little whatchamacallit where it show how they determine the bracket. So they said the 12 participating teams would be the 5 conference. It'll be the 5 conference champions though, ranked highest in the college football playoff. Plus
the Pac-12
are included.
No, they are. The Pac-12 is still a viable conference.
Not in football.
Yes, they are. The Pac-12 still exists. Yes, they do.
Oh, they sure do. They exist, don't they?
They do.
They got 2 teams.
Remember, it was a Power 5. We're just acknowledging going to a 4. So basically it's going to be 5 at the 5 champions and then the rest are at large. But it's going to change to 4 when they go to the Power 4 and then the rest will be at large. There are no guarantees, nothing for no group of 5 schools.
So the Kennesaw State, did they move by themselves?
Yeah.
They moved by themselves, but yeah, nobody goes like together. But they moved up.
The Pac-2. The Pac-2
twice. Yeah, it's the Pac-2.
They think they gonna get some more teams, or they just gonna let it ride?
Don't know just yet, bro.
But the point is, to your point is, regardless of that, I think this right here speaks to the writing on the wall. They kind of know that even if they do get in there, if Liberty gets in there, they're gonna get their brains beat out last year by whoever. I mean, maybe they get a chance to win, but they're not gonna go far. So the potential to, and then you're talking about running into money, the biggest money, the biggest pot. Who bought the best roster? You know what I'm saying? And when you get into them big time, at Big Ten, SEC, ACC schools, now you're running into they would get the 5th seed. Damn. Yeah. Kennesaw State has 19K plus students. Yeah, they do. Kennesaw State went up. What is it? Missouri State? Was that Missouri State that went up?
Mm-hmm.
Who else went up? Sam Houston State go up?
Yep. Sam Houston State, Kennesaw State, Missouri State. It was 4 teams.
I know Jacksonville went up year prior.
Hold on. Was it North Alabama?
Jacksonville State and Liberty left Kennesaw State Conference at the same time, and then Kennesaw last season. Okay. Missouri State. Damn. Okay. All right. But go ahead, TD. You got a question?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask, man. Since when Cincinnati moved up from the USA,
Houston went back down. Damn.
And do y'all feel that they deserve to be in that in the championship game against Alabama that year?
Who?
Cincinnati.
You said what?
They earned it.
You said what?
Yeah. When Cincinnati made it to the playoffs.
What about it?
Did we feel like they deserved to be in there?
Yeah.
They deserved it.
Hell
we didn't like it because we knew they were going to get monkey stomped, but They had a really good team though. Sauce Gardner was on their team. That team was deep, bro, with a lot of NFL talent on that squad. So you don't have to win the FCS to move up.
No, I've
been told that a long time ago.
I've been told everybody that. No, you don't. You don't have to. You don't have to win. You don't have to win the playoffs. You don't even have to have a winning pedigree.
It was James Madison that went up.
James Madison.
First FBS season last year. That's right. They went up too. Yep, Cincinnati did beat them on the road. Damn, y'all football is back. God damn. We got college football
too.
Huh?
James Madison had a good year last year too.
Sure the hell did, so they almost went undefeated, man.
If I'm not mistaken, they got ranked at one point in the year. I think like number 25. If I'm not mistaken.
They went high, bro. They was almost undefeated, and their coach bounced and went to Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he took the quarterback with him too. He left and went to go play with him. But listen, y'all, last week press release. Glad you got your own. I wasn't gonna talk about this though until you got on, but mentioned the TD, KT Dub, the whole crew. Mr. Mona was in the chat. I'm gonna let you do the honors on this one, bro. Let you talk about it. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Around the block, man. It's a long time coming, man. Great show to sit here and actually talk about, all things HBCU with a different twist. Actually, start up with Ken, myself, and Mike Reed and Timona. And great to have some open dialogue with a twist coming to you guys, giving you a different perspective and a different look. And it's going to be different, and you guys are going to see us in a different light than what you're used to seeing us. There's some partnerships along in with this from the way that the things will be presented to you guys in real time. So this will actually be a live show coming on 1 hour, 12 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Central, Monday through Friday. And it's going to be dope. Very informative. Like I said, it's going to be different than any other program that you see on any type of podcast space with the layout and the way things will be presented to you guys. There's some partnerships in the works. Got some great sponsors that's coming in and doing business with us. They see the vision. There's the opportunity for growth within this is going to be amazing. And we're going to be the first of our kind. And what we're trying to do is, man, really put HBCU sports on the forefront. And we're going to need you guys' help, man. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tune in, man, on HBCU Plus, all platforms, and also with the DirecTV app as well to come check us out. And we really want to make this thing grow because we highlight you guys. We represent you guys. We represent all HBCUs, represent all HBCU platforms. And again, this is going to be different than what you guys are used to, different from how we're even on here and how we'll even present the show going forward. It's totally different. I can't wait for you guys to see it. And honestly, it's one of the best birthday gifts that I get to have because we actually debut on my birthday. So that was a little running joke that we actually had when we found out about everything.
Yeah.
But definitely want you guys to check us out. And so, and we'll have the press release out anyway, but so that's why I kind of mentioned to Ken, and it just so happens, I talked about going down to Miami with my little paper receipt roll.
Intentions on going.
Huh?
We had no intentions on going, but
I'll be that live in person now working. So we'll actually debut the show down in Miami for the Orange Blossom Classic
promo.
Yeah,
we'll do some promo.
Yeah.
So for those who wanted to know, shout out to brother Hardy Pelt, Urban Edge Network, HBCU Plus. Great opportunity. Like I said, I'm excited. It'll be a week that doesn't have anything to do with KC-1400. That doesn't change. We'll still be here Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Same things, doing what we're doing. This will be I think 11 a.m. Central Standard Time it'll be an hour show, Monday through Friday. Of course, hosted by Miss She Loves D, Timona Stapleton, and of course Mike Reed, Zoe, and myself. We'll see what we gonna do, man. Y'all know it'll be Jackson State centric, but Jackson State is the driver of this HBCU sports, regardless of the fact that people may not want to accept that, but that's what it is. So I mean, we came up with the name around the block. Y'all know what the block means, JSU. So it's gonna have the Jackson State feel to it. We're still gonna talk Jackson State, but this will allow us to go into other HBCU.
So now y'all gonna be hitting on all aspect of it.
Yeah, we'll touch on it all. There's a lot. This isn't just like there's a hell of a lineup. I want to mention Urban Edge because of what they're doing. They're really, this whole initiative is to unify podcasters. Like you have they just launched made another press release today. Kyle T. Mosley, Keisha Kelly, Wilton Jackson. I think it's his last name, Wilton, who was with Sports Illustrated. It'll be a weekly news, HBCU news cast that'll be launching as well. You got brother Nick Eden, who puts the funny calendar out of all the different funny things. He has a show coming out on Urban Edge, and of course, you guys know the other. Well, you have Scotty that's on that off script that's on Urban Edge. He was the first person I think that was the original podcaster who was on there. So, and when you add the additional shows, what they're gonna have is I think the network itself will be showing shows. Not only that, you got Craig Haley. There'll be a FCS show, and I think it'll be 10 a.m. through like 5 p.m. weekly that they're looking to do to fill up a major slot. So with this, we'll be heading out to Miami to the Orange Blossom Classic to do promo. So we'll get that Saturday. I really, y'all know me. I had zero interest in going to any other games, but I'm so thankful that Jackson State play on Thursday. I don't know what to do. Because that I'm serious, but the beauty of it is that next weekend is going to be extremely, extremely busy for us because we'll be. Hey, brother Fred, what's up, man? We'll have the Jackson State game on Thursday. Then myself, TD, KT Doug, we'll head up to Ohio. I'll head up to Ohio first, and they're going to come tag me out because it is important that we cover Kevin Dent in his Black College Football Hall of Fame induction. So we want to make sure that we have that content for you guys exclusively on KC-1400 Media. So TD will be there working the event that weekend. And I'll fly from Ohio to Miami, and we'll go out there into the sauna. It's hot as hell out there, but we'll be doing promo. And we'll see what happens, man. Y'all know who we ain't nothing. Y'all know how we get down, but it's just another opportunity, like Zoe said, to grow within this space, man, and continue to do sports media. So, man, who knows what comes from it?
So you guys are going to be live. It's going to be
live every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. And when we get that information, this is the one more thing I do want to mention. We'll have an opportunity through this platform to continue to promote the platforms that we originate from. So we'll be talking about, we'll definitely be plugging KC-1400 Media. We'll be plugging She Loves D, with Timona, and that's the thing. We got a meeting tomorrow, and we'll see how it comes. We're gonna be the creators of the content. We got to come up with it and make it interesting. So that's what we got right now. So, but I did want to put that out there. I'll put this up. Timona had this is her thoughts on it. She said, basically around the block, hosted by Timona Stapleton, the popular She Loved D podcast, along with a stellar ensemble featuring Mike Reed, Zoe Phillips, Ken Clark, well loved KC-1400 Media. Both Timona and I statements. Timona expressed her excitement about the collaboration statement. She was thrilled at the forefront of this incredible opportunity to join fellow HBCU podcasts and expand our reach in the world. When I started my podcast, my mission was to provide engaging, entertaining, and thought-provoking conversations around HBCU sports and news. This collaboration with Urban Edge Network and my fellow podcasters on Around the Block will accomplish that goal and elevate us to unprecedented levels As pioneers of HBCU podcast and landscape, it's an honor to be able to share with others our vision. I basically stated, I'm incredibly excited to be a part of this groundbreaking initiative that unifies HBCU, the HBCU podcast community. This opportunity not only allows us to share our unique perspectives and stories, but it also has the potential to engage and inspire listeners across the nation. Can't wait to get started and explore the amazing possibilities that lie ahead for around the block. So, great opportunity for us. We'll see what comes of it. How do we find? We'll share that. It'll be on Urban Edge Network. Appreciate it, Blue. Appreciate that, man.
Appreciate that, Blue.
So every pathway that there is for you guys to watch it, it will be shared. Trust me. There's a lot of questions that we're still ironing out right now. Can't really give away too much. We couldn't really say anything. We had to sit on it for a while. And then finally, when the press release came out, we could talk about it. And again, like I said, we'll share this. There will be a lot of information available for you guys to tune in. So if you're at work, you want to, there'll be apps that'll be applicable for you guys to tune in. Of course, there's already an HBCU League Pass, HBCU Plus app right now that you can watch content already. So if you don't have that, you can download that and start watching us, and we'll be live, like I said, at 11, along with Nick Eden, along with Craig Haley, along with Offscript, along with every other entity that will be a part of this collaboration with Urban Edge Network. So we're excited about it. Just wanted to officially put that out there because I didn't want to speak about it until Zoe was present, and I'll stop there.
What's up, brother Fred? Glad you could join us tonight, man. We enjoyed the interview with you on Friday.
Yeah, man. So you got anything else on that?
I was gonna say, man, the whole world gonna know what the Jacktown Jew is.
Don't do that. Hell no. We ain't taking that to the airway. We'll leave that over here, dog. Cause that's gonna be a misunderstanding. That's gonna be a misunderstanding. No sir, me. No, dog. They gonna be a grand opening. ATD. What's that? That Simpsons. There's a Simpsons meme where he's gonna walk in the room, put his hat down, and turn around, grab his hat, walk back out.
We're gonna be
grand opening, grand closing.
Congratulations to you guys, man. Go and do your thing, represent well. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you do that dope concept, which I know you guys will. So it's a great opportunity. Make the best of it. Make the best of it, man, and add some baking soda to it, man, and let it blow up.
That's the hope, bro. That's the hope. I mean, with anything, any type of show, you got to get the views, man. That's where it all comes in at. So, yeah, bro.
If you build
ULM, man. Let's transition. We got about 20-something minutes left. Zoe, have you had a chance to check out ULM?
Of course.
I'll let you kick it off, bro.
I mean, look, it's going to be a tough game. I'm gonna say this. I know people tend to look at what their record was last year and say, "Oh, they aren't this," but they flipped their roster. They got some good talent in there. We actually went head to head with them on quite a few guys, and more than half of their rosters for Mississippi JUCOs. Now, this head coach was a pretty good OC. And so he was able to tap into some good players, man, that he brought with him from UAB and then some from his previous stop as well. And so, again, recruiting is all about relationships. But at the end of the day, look at them. They have a pretty large team as well. They got I ain't going to say pretty big. They have a big O-line. They came back intact. But, again, I still say for everything they've done, they haven't played a game yet. They haven't played a single game. The coaches nor the players. Everything they do against Jackson State is going to be a first time. Not just saying it's the first game of the season, like all teams, but it's the first time they ever played or done anything. They ain't never had a team meal together. So everything is a first for them. And we have continuity on our side. So, but it's going to be a tough game. It's going to take a really, really good effort on our end. we know that they aren't going to take us lightly. They can't, because again, it's their first game ever playing together.
Yeah, they coming with it.
And so they're coming with it because, again, it's also their first game. So, like most things, when it's your first game, not saying the first game of the season, but their first game together under this new regime, they're going to want to get their ball coach their first win, because you don't ever want their ball coach to lose his first game. You know, I remember specifically, Ken, remember how it was after the South Carolina State game last year? Crowd was chanting TC. We're happy
they were.
for him. And so, same thing for this coach. And they're going to throw the pill around. General Booty comes in. He's more than serviceable. But we got the DBs to match up with him. I'm telling y'all. I've been telling y'all. I'm not saying this as a Jack State homer. I'm not saying this with blue and white glasses on. Our roster is better than theirs. Now, I'm not saying this as a JSU fan. Go look at the rosters man to man. We have 47 3-stars on our roster. 47. It's unheard of for any team on our level. And we match up good with them, offensively and defensively. I believe we still got the D-line that can whoop the O-line ass, and I mean that unequivocally. But again, it still is a first, but it still applies as a first game for us, and we got to be on our P's and Q's. We don't need to go into this thing getting behind by doing something stupid with a turnover or something, because that is an equalizer for any football game. But the one thing we got to control is, man, not turning the ball over, not having dumb penalties, man, and just come disciplined, ready to play. If we do that, man, we'll win this game. And I don't think if we play our best, and I can say this because they don't know what their best is, but if we play at our best, we can win this game convincingly. When I say convincingly, I'm not talking about, oh, it's a blowout. I don't believe that we'll win close. But I believe we play our best game, our best ball, we can win this game convincingly. Well, we'll leave no doubt. It wouldn't feel like a fluke. So we're just going to come ready to play. Need Jacobin to come in with his thing. Look, Jacktown Dog is back. Irv is going to be Irv. I expect a good dose of Ahmad Miller next weekend. You know what I'm saying? The M gang is going – we're going to tote that tater, man. We're going to run. If we have any type of success running against anybody, Jack State gonna be a hard road to toe, man. So like I told all y'all, TC Taylor building stanker down there on Lynn Street, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna walk into Malone Stadium next Sunday looking like it's an odor in the air, just like that. Stanker down there.
I'll add this. Just scale it back a little bit. I'll start on the defense side of the ball. We're gonna break it. So I think we will use a lot of the showtime to really delve into ULM since the coaches are preparing next Monday. I think what we can do is on Wednesday, we may take 2 shows and divide up the offense and then go into the defense, divide it up. I'll say this, though. I'll start on the defensive side of the ball. They too deep. I mean, the first 2 levels for them is going to be tough. The DBs, I think our DBs, this is my point. I think our wide it's a battle of matches, right? TD, how well does our offensive line do with their defensive line? That's going to be a challenge for us, but our defensive line has prepared our offensive line for a major push, right? They do have good linebacker play. They do. So, good edge rusher. Bill Pulliam is going to be. He's a man child. He played very well for Colin last year. 6'3", 250-ish. You know what I'm saying? Senior linebacker Carl Glass Jr., a Monroe native. Shorter, transferred in from Northwest Community College out of Mississippi, Senatobia. It's going to be. He had a really good fall camp. But our wide receivers can beat their DBs. I don't think their DBs are that good. The thing that they're going to hang their hat on, TD and Zoe, is can they get to our quarterback fast enough? They want to see, this is what they want to do. They're going to want to take away the run from us and get us into 3rd and long. That's their goal. And they're hoping if they get us to 3rd and long, they can basically get after our quarterback. Now they force us to throw the ball. I think most of their DBs I think some of their DBs are a liability. I don't think their DBs match the level of the first 2 levels, the linebacker play and the D-line play. So we got to pick and choose our battles. And I like Coach C.C. Taylor calling the plays because he knows how to take advantage of certain situations and scenarios. I can promise you guys this: we're not gonna sit in the pocket long trying to throw the ball, y'all. We're not gonna be sitting back there one Mississippi two. That we saw with Shador, where Shador held the ball 5, 6, 7 sacks, took a lot of sacks, long developing plays and all that type of stuff. We built for speed, built for the offense that's going to be on the attack, especially with utilizing the run game. So their offensive side of the ball, I expect them to run the ball. But their O-line, I think they're going to run the ball 65% of the time. I think you're going to see a 65-35 against JSU. I really do, because I think they're going to try to lean on us with their big O-line, and they're going to try to wear our defensive line down. There's going to be a lot of pulling and late hits and frustration stuff, a little extra oomph to try to get you out of your, it's going to be all that. So our guys got, like you said, something critical, bro. We got to come disciplined and ready to play, man, and stay poised. But I'm going to just be honest with y'all. I think the decider of the game, one of the deciding points of the game is going to be special teams. Special teams is going to be so critical in this game, man. Because if y'all remember, what was the most important position group when we played them last time? It was special teams. They kicked 4 field goals. It's going to be a battle of, I think from a punt standpoint, we want to win the field position battle.
And we got a weapon for that.
Huh?
And we got a weapon for that.
We do. So that's what I'm saying. Matt Knowles is going to be important in this game, man. You know what I'm saying? Even if they stop you on offense, you got to pin them back and make them go the length of the field in order to score on us, right? That's that. And then I'll say this: a lot of people ask a lot of questions. I'll just tell you guys. I put it in the platinum chat tonight. We got 4. I talked to the special teams coach, Coach Vance Jones. He told me exactly who he was looking at for returning kicks. I won't say it on the screen because I'm just not going to put that out there. But just know that we got a lot of speed and tenacity on that side, and I think we're gonna be pretty solid in that area. I like the guys in that area because I think that we can really get some pretty good field position. Just gotta watch for the little penalties and stuff, man, little holdings, and I'm gonna pay attention to that because that'll be that's gonna be the story of the game, in my opinion, man. How are the referees gonna call the game on our side when we're doing things? Will they be disruptive? Will they kill the flow? We just got to go see. And then 2, we got to turn them over. Special teams and turnovers is going to be game. That's going to be the most important thing that we can do. Don't get it twisted. General Booty, and even though he ain't played in a while, I think he'll be the starter. They got a pretty solid running back room. They got some big wide receivers. Physical defensive line. I don't look at last year. Last year don't mean nothing to me. New coach, new stack of players. It's doable. We did it. Texas State did it. You can turn the team around pretty quickly if you get a good roster. So I'm gonna say this again, and I stand on this. This will be the hardest game of the year. As we all know, you know what I'm saying? That's why we're getting paid $350,000 to go down there. You know what I'm saying? So there you have it, man. But I still would like to delve a little deeper into that roster. I have been looking at the roster. I went through their roster this past weekend, and just some opportunities there, man. Some opportunities there. When we get that depth chart, we can go through it a little bit deeper. But I like it. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. You guys hit the nail on the head on every point to be made, pretty much. But I will say this: I'm looking at I'm looking at this message right here that was put in the chat. I mean, what you expect? It's coach's talk.
Coach Bowden did that last year too. Go ahead. Last time we played.
So they say stuff like that, but probably in the back of their mind, the expectation is to dominate. And
hell yeah, the expectation is to be there.
Right. And so,
hold
on. So basically, that's what's in the back of their mind to come out and do this. So they probably telling their team one thing and the expectation is another. Just like you said, Texas State was able to turn their program around with a new coach and got players in. Of course, they look it down, for us playing the smaller school. So here's the thing, like you said, Ken, they definitely have a big offensive line. We want to do more research on it as time goes on. And they definitely gonna try to wear us down. I mean, I would. That'll be the name of the game because they're not expecting Jackson State to have the depth that they have. And so let it be. As far as a linebacker, like you said, good linebacker play, we got some speeders. I will match our speed guys against their linebackers. That you know what I'm saying, that would be a key thing to put, the Mike Smiths and the Travis Harrell against their linebackers. So you have to play a little, play a little power, but you got to play a lot of some finesse as well. So I'm looking forward to see, how it's going to go. And I'm hoping, like you said, Coach Taylor calls some plays that would definitely get the ball out of the quarterback hands, whomever that may be, quickly, and limit the turnover, limit the mistake. I mean, that's the any game. You definitely going to always have that. You have a lot of turnovers in any game. You're bound to lose. So, so it's definitely a winnable game. Like I said, we're gonna dive more into it as time get near. But I'm expecting a good, tough, physical game. But I'm definitely looking for a win.
I think about this. Zoe, what was you gonna say?
Oh no, go ahead.
I think I'm gonna go back and watch the game when we play ULM. Because I always look at little things like personnel, just a refresher of who we had on defense when we played them, at the time that we played them. And James Houston was taken out of that game early, and we still were impactful with what they were trying to do. Now it was Rich Rodriguez at that time. No, it wasn't Rich Rodriguez.
Rich Rodriguez, the OC.
He was the OC. That's who it was. That's right. His son was the quarterback. That's right. And I just got to go back and look at it again, bro. I really need to go back and look at it again.
Bowden was the coach.
Huh? Yeah, Bowden was the coach. No, I remember Rich Rodriguez because I knew he was with his son. But
what would you be expecting to get from that?
I want to look. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm looking at our personnel 2024 versus our personnel then, body for body defense, because our defense held them to no touchdowns. I just want to go back and watch what we did. I feel the point that I'm trying to make is that I really feel that the 2024 defense is comparable to the 2021 defense. That makes sense. Mind you, that James Houston wasn't a part of that defense, but for a short play. So we talking.
But to your point, again, flip the coin on that, right? I can go to the other side. Go to that. That should do it first year.
I wasn't even talking about. I know the offense. The offense I'm not really worried about because we didn't score but one touchdown. We really should have scored two, but
no. But but see, that's the point that I want to highlight because I can go that route because the point I'm getting at is that should do us freshman. There's a reason why it wasn't like they played great defensively. We had a young quarterback, a young inexperienced quarterback playing against the FBS opponent. You see what I'm saying? That led to us scoring just that one touchdown. To your point, yeah, the defense did their thing, but it's what we didn't do on offense. I can also go into, that's why I would say this is their first game. But guess what? You don't have a first-time starter in Jacobian. So I don't have our offense. I don't suspect our offense is going to sputter the way it did against ULM under Shador. Because I can also say, watch this. Take that same team and go to Shador the next season. Man, we mollywop ULM.
So these are some good questions. I'm glad you asked me that, Mr. Taco for Life. You changed your name too. So who is our nugget? We have a player that literally has built the very same mold of nugget, and that's Day Bright. They play just alike. Very similar style of play, super aggressive. Y'all saw him lay that wood to my boy Kobe Paul, Aubrey Miller is, I would say, Reed Pulling. Reed Pulliam, not the same look, same size, and nothing like that, but same tenacity, same aggression. I think Ashton Taylor has some Keontae Hampton in it. I believe that because they gonna hunt. Their linebackers gonna hunt. And that's a different scheme and all that type stuff. So when you go player for player, I'm telling you, it matches. It's very similar. It's Terenzo Quinn, Dennis Thurman. No, different style. But I'll say one thing. I'm gonna tell y'all is, boy, God dog it, man. I was sitting there with Travis, and man, the way he teaches these young men to bait quarterbacks is masterful, bro. So it looked like it's open till you throw it. If you ain't got a cannon and a rifle to put it right in their pocket.
I mean, one of the people say, first of all, we don't.
Well, let's just say now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Niles was better in 22 than he was 21. He was solid off the edge, but Antoine Owens, Niles Gaddy, Justin Reagan. Who else was on that defense? Cornish Miller.
Big Dream.
Cornish Miller. James Houston was on there for a little while. But the linebackers carried us. Malik who? You talking about Abdul Malik? I think he was on it. I don't think he played that much. Katron, okay. True freshman. Katron Evans, okay. So when you look at the bodies, the interior line is better this year than that team. Keep in mind that both True Thompson and Jeremiah Williams both played for Coach Prime. Keep that in mind. Which player do you believe will be the difference maker in this game? On which side of the ball, KT Duck?
What you got for that, Zoe?
For what?
Which player you think will be a difference maker in the game? You got to go which side of the ball. Yep. What's one who came?
Just take both sides.
Yeah, he came in for James, but it wasn't. Zoe said Blue said he's dreaming about that upset right now.
I'm gonna say
we ain't got about 8 more minutes, bro. We about to shut it down.
I'm gonna say, man, on offense is gonna be Jacobian. As Jacobian goes, we go. And on defense, man, damn, it's gonna be hard to say it on defense, man, because I know naturally we all gonna say the D line, but I think, man, it's gonna be a combination of for me personally, it's gonna be a combination.
You picking one on each side of the ball?
Yeah, I said on offense, Jacobian, but on defense, I'm gonna do 2, but they side by side. It's gonna come down to what Jeremiah and True can do.
I'm gonna give you one on each side of the ball in this game. Jeremiah and True just need to do what Jeremiah and True do.
Yeah.
But the difference maker in this game, in my opinion, is gonna be Robert McDaniel. Because he's gonna be a Swiss Army knife in this defense. He's gonna be the one that'll be. I just feel like what he contributes is gonna be extremely necessary in this game. And I'm Robert McDaniel, and that, so there's no right or wrong answer. I love what he's saying because I firmly believe that too. But you know what happens? You give up something, you give away something. Yeah. Something's gonna cancel something out, right? And I'm not saying the edge rushers are against all right, when you're going up against an FBS team, I believe that the D line and the O line cancel each other out because our D line is going to have to play up. They're going to be going against an extremely big physical offensive line, which means that big ass O line is going to neutralize that we do. So all we really got to do is just stand pat and create a wall, right? That's why Aubrey and Keontae was so important in them games because your second level is going to be your support system in that game. Reed Pulliam, Ashton Taylor, them guys are going to have to do what they do. But the X factor is going to be that one person that's sitting on either side in the middle that can blitz, that can cover, and that can tackle. So I think the difference maker in that game is going to be Robert McDaniel. That's just my opinion on that. That say it's Guthrie's of the world. Your safety is going to be your biggest damn supporter.
You took that one from me.
I ain't gonna stay. I'm gonna shut up on them. Yeah, I'm still gonna on the offensive side of the ball. I'm being a little different on this one. The difference maker in the game is gonna have to be that 5S1. I love your choice though, but I ain't gonna be redundant. Of course, the quarterback. The difference maker in this game is gonna be TC Taylor. I'm serious. The play caller. Our play calling sucked last year. In this game, how is Coach TC Taylor gonna call the game to take the things that we do well to counterpunch that they do great and offset it? Who's gonna adjust the best? But if you're picking a player, which player? Offensive line, bro. That 5S1 unit. And your quarterback, of course. I ain't gonna name no running back because the offensive line dictates what we do on offense. They move as one. How we go and how well we're able to stabilize that D line and them edge rushers and create holes is going to determine what we do. So, but I think we're gonna win this game on defense if we win it. Go ahead, TD.
On defense, I was going to say we definitely gonna need the general on the field. He says he's shown last year that he can tackle, and everyone keeps talking about the coach that he is on the field. So definitely going to look for him to be able to read and see what the offense is probably going to attempt to do, and maybe put people in the right place, or just play as a free safety and just kind of roam and make some sneaky plays. On offense, I'm gonna go back to what I said at the beginning. I'm not gonna say I name a particular person, but I think that open field play is going to probably be gonna have to work well for us as far as coming out the man, the slide, quick slants, hitting the running back and those quick players out the backfield, downfield, allow them to get in open space and run and do what they have to do. Because if it becomes a situation where the defensive line break free, you have to be able to get rid of the ball quick. And if you want to get rid of the ball quick, and like you said with the play calling, if you get into some of those playmakers' hands that we have on the team, they should be able to, maneuver around or get at least get by one or two players, with the skills that they have. So I'm just gonna go with a slot man, as far as offensive players. So whether that be, like I said, Mike Smith, Travis Terrell, or even what's the 89 name? Gardner. One of those guys.
Gardner, number 7.
He's number 7 now? Okay.
Yeah. I don't see Mike Smith being a factor in this game. Travis Terrell, yes.
Well,
I say that.
Yeah.
From a depth
well, I'm thinking Dupree. Any one of those little slot guys like that. Dupree.
There you go. Dupree, yep.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yep. I'm with you. Boone said they got a first-time DC. BJ Washington looked great. Talked about him earlier in the show. I don't know if you caught that. I think the new O-line coach will be a difference maker. Amsterdam Luley. He already is. If the middle is clogged up, we have to keep the plays contained. Yep. With you on Rob. He brings them pain. ULM players put fear in them. Yep. Dupree. Jay Dupree, slot receiver. Mississippi Gulf Coast. Stud. But we'll pause right there, man, as we get to the end of the show. We're not going to go past 2 hours tonight. I'm going to spend some time the next couple of days. Do your homework, man. Go check them out. I'm going to watch everything available to ULM. I'll come back. I'm starting on the offensive side of the ball. I'm going to go in their quarterback room, the running back room, and then we'll look at the O-line.
I just want to say this real quick, bro.
Yeah, you got it. Go ahead.
The only way we can strike fear in them, initially we got to put points on the board and snatch their heart away from them, and let them be amazed that this school is coming into their home field doing this to them. Once you take their wheel, we got to take their wheel in order to strike fear in them. Until then, they always going to feel like they're better than us.
Let me tell y'all something. You know who going to control that, TD? The Tiger Nation that show up. It's on us. Like Coach said, take off Friday. We need to take that fucking stadium over, bro. The boom is gonna be in the place. They coming in. They gonna look. We have what it takes to intimidate folks if we really show up like we need to show up. There needs to be a sea of blue. We need to pack the visitor side and half the home side. You understand what I'm saying? We need to come in there with that swagger, that energy. And I'm telling y'all, we need to put that energy in them fellas, man, when they go out there to play. Let them know we out there. The fans got to show up, man, and be loud. I don't care about. Look, we seen that. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all ever notice that the fans are always better on the road because we be in that thing fired up. It's at home where we just get goofy, but on the road we come with it. So I think the fans are gonna be a major factor into this game. Let's go out there and let's intimidate folk. Let's go to Monroe and take over. That's just how we need to do that. And I don't expect nothing different than that. So Thursday night football, man, we pulling up. Take off Friday, y'all. Leave work early on Thursday. It ain't but an hour, 30-minute trip over to the west side. You know what I'm saying?
Smooth drive. It's very smooth.
Smooth ride over, man. Once you hit Tallulah Hill, you almost there. So it ain't no problem. But that's all we got for tonight, man. Good to see you back on the screen, Joe. Get you some sleep, man. I know it was Monday, but things is about to change, my brother. He got to hey, just a little bit. I know. Hang on. Ain't getting there, big dog. We almost there. Just hold on. I'm going home. All right, man. Somebody said I have PTO Thursday. See that? See Thetis? Boy, you're talking about something. Look, I'm gonna be in Monroe. We're in there early. Shout out to my brother Dale Jefferson. Dale and them said they getting over there at 10 o'clock. They tailgate. Now it's hot as lava piss out here. So I'm just telling y'all, man. That just came on top of my head, bro. It's hot, man. It's hot, dog. I'm for real, man. It's hot.
Hey man, and you know what? We need to if somebody that's tailgating want to put it out there before they get over there so we can announce, hey man, that'll be cool, man. Cause Tiger Nation coming through. Cause I'm gonna tell you something, you better eat before that game. Cause out of the game, they ain't gonna be open.
It ain't. hey, the only thing gonna be open is my vehicle door to close it to head back to Jackson. That's it.
With that
in there, out of there. Off Wednesday through Labor Day. See, you smart, sis. See, sis getting ready. She took Wednesday off just so she can get herself together the day before. Good seeing your kid at the Murray. What's up, Be Fresh? That's right, brother. Good to see you, brother. Appreciate it, man. Lava piss is definitely new. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I'm just telling you, it's hot out there, man. So listen, I expect it to be extremely hot. Hopefully the weather is nice and generous. Make sure you guys hydrate, man. But let's go take over, man. We'll be back Wednesday. We'll talk a little bit more in depth. I really plan on diving into their depth chart, into their roster, and really trying to see what we can get. They brought in a lot of new players, and we're going to talk about it. We got to talk about it. Don't forget that y'all do know how we get down on Tiger Talk now. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the channel. Go to Tiger Talk and subscribe to the channel. Y'all know we're going to have a beat writer on Tiger Talk, D. Corey C. He's going to be on talking about his team. So it's all good. It's called being retired. Oh, stop bragging. Anywho, hey, y'all, we appreciate y'all tonight, man. Great show. Appreciate y'all for tapping in with us. We'll get the guests back going probably next week. We're not having any guests this week. We're just going to take a break from that. Thought about having one Wednesday, but it's game prep week, man. You know, hopefully, that may change. We'll see. May have a guest on Wednesday. May, possibly, but we'll let y'all know when that time comes. Anywho, y'all got anything before we close out?
Appreciate you tuning in. Good night.
Yeah, love. Go Tigers.
Go
Tigers, baby. Hey, we're going to close it out we're going to celebrate one of our finest over in the NFL, man. A pretty cool story. Zay Bolden is back healthy. Had a sack the other night. We didn't get a chance to talk about him too much, but he did have a sack in the preseason game. So shout out to Zay. Excited to have him back in the fold, man. Y'all be sure to show some support, man. Go hit him up on social media and tell him we rooting for him, man. 3 players in the NFL right now. Willis Patrick played in the preseason for the Chargers. And, of course, we got James Houston over there with the Lions, man. So, anyway, all right, Tiger Nation. We'll see y'all on Wednesday.
Isaiah Bolden was knocked unconscious during the Patriots' preseason game in Green Bay last August. The game was suspended after Bolden was stretchered off the field.
Taking care of Isaiah, I just thought that those guys really, did a great job with handling the, a very serious situation.
He was put into the NFL's concussion protocol and then onto injured reserve. He would not play again his rookie season. Now he's made a full recovery and is back in uniform for training camp.
No doubt. I love this game, no doubt. I signed up for it. Things happen, injuries happen, but I'll do it all over again. I'm ecstatic, man. I felt like I was ready week one. I was last year, so I'm ready to get out there. I'm ready to be out there with my guys. It's been a minute since, like I said, my last game was Green Bay, so I'm looking forward to it.
ShotRx is bringing healthcare to you. With our mobile health team, we can come to your school, church, or business to take care of you. We offer childhood immunizations, COVID and flu vaccinations, physicals, and much more. Don't put your health off. Welcome to Care and Compassion. Welcome to ShotRx.